Today, what we're actually going to talk about is support. So, we get this question all the time, especially on social media. Like, how do I get in contact with you guys? Where do I find the information that I need to find? And so, I'm going to actually go through all of that today. I'll share my screen so you can see all the different stuff. We have so much different resources that we try to provide for you guys. We're always updating it, always adding to it. And the good news is that most of it is actually for free. Our mission at Interact is really to make sure that we take care of our community and give you as much help and resources as possible to make sure that you're successful. So I'm going to get right to it. I do have a few things that I have to go over today. And like I said, again, please feel free to ask questions and someone from the team will answer them. Otherwise, I will try to get to them as soon as I can. So let me go ahead and pull up this page. Awesome. So I have a few things here that you can see. Each tab is going to be a different section of what we offer. First and foremost, I definitely want to point out our help center. We have a lot of information in here. This is our main hub for getting support for Interact. And as you can see, we do have a lot of different topics in here. This is a course that Josh actually created early on. We are planning on updating this, so stay tuned for that. All about getting started with your quiz, our courses. This is actually where we put our recorded replays of our workshops that happen live. So that's all in there. It's great for strategy if you're still looking for that. Quizzes, everything you need to know about quizzes in terms of like, maybe typing in your questions or your cover page or figuring out stuff like that. Integrations, depending on what email marketing platform you're using and how to integrate that. We have walkthrough videos and everything from there. You can find all the information. So this is, of course, available to everybody, even if you're on a free plan. You can access it through our website. You can also just type in help.tryinteract.com. And these are all help documents with screenshots included in them. Some of them do have video, but I'm going to show you where you can find videos next. So this is going to be where you'll find most of the information for Interact. Next up that I want to talk about is our community group, which of course you guys are already in here, but as I know some of you kind of maybe started in here a few days ago, you started in here when we sent out this notice for this training and stuff like that. So in case you haven't heard of what we do in here before, I'm going to go over it right now. This is a group specifically for our community, all about strategy and collaboration. So really what is awesome about this is you have the opportunity to ask for feedback for your quiz. We love seeing it in here. Of course, we really want the community to collaborate and give feedback as well, but we'll also go in there ourselves as Interact and also help you guys out as much as we can and just go through that as well. So pretty much all you have to do is just go in, similar to this post, let us know this is your quiz. You're going to put it up there, link to it, and send it over. So that way we can go in the comments and give you feedback on there. This is also a great place to ask questions. So it doesn't always have to be feedback. It can be questions about strategy. If you have a question about maybe something that you're thinking of doing but not sure if it quite works, all of that stuff. We do try to answer as much questions in here as possible. If you ever have some kind of a tech question, we'll try to respond with the answer to it, or we'll ask you to go to customer support. Jared's great, so most of the time we'll try to direct you over there because he is going to be the best person to actually answer those questions. He also will have access to troubleshooting your quiz and seeing what's going on the inside. So the next part that I want to talk about here is actually our blog, which is just tryinteract.com/blog. You can also get the link to it from our main page of our website. And we actually add to this once or twice a week. So we have a ton of articles coming in, as you can see, like how to add a quiz to a lead pages landing page and so on. And I know this looks like a ton of information. So actually what we did recently, not recently, it was like 2 years ago, but let me see if I can move my face a little bit. We have this search bar in here, which is great. And so if you have something specific that you're looking for, you can just type it in here. So let's say we're looking for our questions, 125 plus true or false questions, this or that. We have how to ask better questions, 20 personality questions, all of it's in here. So you can tailor it to exactly what you're looking for. A lot of these are going to be based off of strategy. So I just want to let you know about that. So when you're still kind of thinking about what your quiz is, what you want it to look like or say, this is going to be the place to go. The next thing that I want to talk about that we are now building, this we started this actually in the last like 6 months or so, is our YouTube channel. So all of our replays go in here, so that way people will have access to it later. This is also a great place to go to if you need stuff with subtitles, because we do upload our videos with the transcripts included for these. But we separate our videos by 3 categories on our channel, which is podcasts, workshops and trainings, and quiz strategy. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Workshops and trainings, it's a tongue twister, is going to be our replays of stuff that we had live, maybe with a partner or something like this is probably going to go up on our YouTube video at some point. Podcasts are all about our creator stories that we've been interviewing with other entrepreneurs just to get to know a little bit more about how they got to where they are. This is a great spot to check out, just because if you ever feel like you need some inspiration, or you need, to hear, I guess, basically feel a belonging that someone else was also in your spot at this time, this is a great place to go and listen to those podcasts. Quiz strategy is also really great. These are going to be a little bit more of like recorded videos where we talk about something specific to creating your quiz. The topic can be anything from something that has to do with our blog posts. We like to make videos on those, so they're more digestible. Some of them might be based off of tips and tricks, things like that. Of course, you can also go into all our videos and see everything that we have there. We really try to label these as much as possible so that they're easy to pick out. This is something we're always adding to, so I always recommend actually checking back in here to see if you might have a video in here that will work for you. Another thing too, I just want to put in a plug right here, is please subscribe to the channel, because it's an amazing thing to do actually, if you really are into YouTube channels anyways, is it will actually let you know when we upload a new video. So I'm just going to let you guys know, once you're in here, subscribe, and every time we put up a new video, you'll get that notification. Okay, cool. So next thing that I want to go into is our certified consultant. So this is kind of the spot where if you're looking for more, as much as possible, we try to give free resources of how to create your quiz, how to come up with that strategy, how to build it, and all of that good stuff. But at the end of the day, sometimes I know it's a really hard thing to accomplish, especially if you feel like you've already tried it, it might not be working, and you're not really sure what else to do. Another great thing to use a consultant for is if you are pretty much just like, this is great, but I just want someone else to do it. That's totally fine too. We work with amazing consultants and they're all certified. So what I mean by that is they've been vetted and approved and are on our website as people that we know and trust to create quizzes for people. Everybody does their quizzes a little bit different. So depending on that consultant style, it really just kind of depends on what works for you. Some of them also do a little bit of different things. So for example, one consultant maybe works specifically with email marketing, consultant works specifically with scored quizzes or launch strategy or understanding who your audience is, identifying those clients. They might have a little bit more of a broad like marketing strategy, maybe it's copywriting. So it really just kind of depends. We are planning on revamping this page, just helping people kind of filter out what consultant is right for them. But as of right now, we just have them listed and everybody has their own bio, so you can check it out. When you click on work with so-and-so, it will take you to their quiz services page. So that way you can actually see what their offers are. Whoops. So you can see what their offers are, how they create a quiz, a little bit more about them, and basically just a little bit of research so you can actually decide if this is the right move for you. I also have worked with all of them and they're all super nice. So if you ever have like a question, you're not really sure, you want to get to know them a little bit better, they're all really very receptive to letting you know a little bit more about them. Oh, and I want to mention that you can also find this on our website. So the main place to find it is going to be all the way at the bottom of the screen. There's a link here for certified consultants on every screen of our page. You can also go straight to tryinteract.com/consultants to get to this spot. All right, cool. So another thing that I want to mention is live chat. So this is a feature that's available on our paid plans, which I think is awesome because once you're already in there actually creating your quiz, getting your integrations ready, making sure that everything works, it's nice to know that you have someone there that can actually talk to you while you're creating your quiz. A lot of the times the best place to ask tech questions is going to be customer support. So if something's maybe not working or not really sure, Jared's a great person to talk to. All you're going to do, whether you're in this page or already creating your quiz inside this edit button, or in the builder, I should say, sorry. Wait for it to load. You're going to see this little pink button on the bottom right corner here. And this is how you access live chat. So you just send a message and you go in there and you send that message and it goes to Jared. Another thing that I want to mention about live chat is because we are on Pacific time, the hours for live chat is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time. So if you ever send a message and you don't hear a response right away, a lot of the times it could be because it's after hours, might be on lunch, anything like that. But we are pretty responsive. So if you don't hear back, it's probably a weird thing. It shouldn't happen. So anything tech is a great way to go here in live chat. If you do have strategy questions, I actually recommend, highly recommend you instead ask it in the community Facebook group, mainly because these are going to be people who have already done their quizzes. Some of our consultants are also in here and they give great insight. I'm in here and I'm always answering questions about strategy as well. So that's an option for you and that's where I would go to. And like I said, if you ever want more in-depth help, then I would say hire a certified consultant. So do your research, make sure you check out their prices and what they do and what they specialize in. Awesome. So let me just make sure that I don't have anything else in my notes that I want to mention. And from there, I'll just take your guys' questions and see you in the comments. So give me a second here. I think that's everything. Yeah, awesome. So I will see you guys when I get access to internet, and from there, this should be live, not live, sorry, this should be in the Facebook group, and you guys can let me know what you think from here. Bye.